Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play. In celebration of the Sonic movie that's about to come out, I suppose, it's time to play one of the better Sonic games, as far as I can remember as a kid. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is still awesome, probably the best. But yeah, I used to play this so much as a kid, but I do not have my copy anymore. It is somewhere in an art classroom in New Jersey. I think it is, anyway. I know the instruction booklet is because I drew Tails. That was one of my projects in 7th or 8th grade? Maybe it was 6th grade, I can't remember. But I used the instruction booklet of this game to draw Tails, and I still have that picture somewhere. It's in a frame and everything. Oh, there was a little bit of an audio chug there. I am playing on the Dolphin emulator on my newest laptop, recording this with my older laptop, so that the CPU isn't hogged trying to play and record at the same time. Which means I can finally play all of these GameCube games that I gave to GameStop like an idiot or otherwise left in an art classroom. Which is awesome!
File select.
So yeah, I did a little bit of testing, that's why I had to delete that file real quick. But you can see I'm still figuring out the kinks, like the text is flickering a little bit down there. But otherwise, I haven't really run into much trouble with this game. This was always neat, being able to select your own theme. I forget who I used to go with. Sonic for now. I can't remember, it's been so long since I played this game, dude.
Select your story.
We'll start with the hero story, why not? The Sonic and Shadow stages are the best. I love them. I kind of wish this whole game was Sonic and Shadow, because their stages are so good, and the rest kind of falls flat.
2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everyth's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't copy that.
Hedgehog is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Yeah, City Escape, man. What a classic stage. Like I said, all the Sonic and Shadow ones are awesome. I think except towards the end, they kind of start to become a headache. A classic song. I don't know how this is going to go with me talking over it. This feels so foreign. Like I said, I haven't played this game since maybe a couple years after it launched. Did a little bit of practicing, but really just enough to test to see that the game ran smoothly and was recordable. Oh man, missing all the bubbles and everything. Alright, let's see what I remember here. Go to the right. Oh, I don't have the little thing to smash the crate. Jeez. Oh, we don't have the bouncy ball to smash on the rails either. That's not good. That's not good. Yes. Oh, it feels so good to be playing this right now. I've missed this game. I've been wanting to record this for a long time. I remember I almost did it, but my old laptop couldn't handle it, and now I have 2. So how's it taste? Wait, there's a little chow container here. Press B button to go to the chow garden. That's not what you do, but... There he is, Oma Chow. How many people threw him in off cliffs? I just always like how he says press B button, he doesn't say the. Oh, come on, you always get those things. Maybe I gotta recalibrate the control stick, I don't know. I've tampered with the settings only enough to get this working. Yes. This is so cool, too. I want to see that in Star Fox, grinding on rails. I can see Slippy inventing a pair of roller skates or something. But yeah, the chow containers. The number of times I've replayed this stage. Oh, I don't have the light dash thing yet. This was always so neat, too. The final chow container always has the rare animal, a unicorn in this stage. Every stage has a different one. Or maybe it's the character who plays it. No, I think it was the stage. Oh, I wish I had all the powers. Too bad the rest of the game doesn't have stage design like this, because this is good, dude. The truck. Where are the ramps? I can't remember. That was one of them. I was not prepared. I heard Sonic Colors is pretty good, but I've never played that one. I haven't played any Sonic game after this one, actually. But I know there's some good ones. There's the one that gets a lot of hate, but then looks good, sort of. I wonder what rank that was. Once upon a time, I got all the emblems in this game. But as I've said, it's still stored on my memory card, but the game disc is in an art classroom.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Rank B. A is the best, right? There's no S rank in this game. So now we go to the Chow Garden. I haven't decided how into this I'm gonna get, because this thing, the hours wasted in this stupid little place, man. Oh, that song. Yes, well, this is a little mini thing that kind of takes away from the game, but it's... I remember back in the day, dude, like I said, the hours wasted here. You start with these 2 eggs, and you gotta rock them and be nice to them so that they hatch. There's some kind of hidden timer going on here. And then everything that we collected animal-wise and those little cores that just dropped out, you can feed, or basically give to your chow, and they just absorb its powers. And it increases their statistics, and then they can do karate fights and some other stuff. There we go, finally he's hatching. Look at this little dude.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Yeah, if you just keep mashing this,
Don't worry, buddy.
they become affectionate
Don't worry, buddy.
based on whoever it is that's telling them, don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
So he should get a blue heart above his head and slowly start to turn white instead of the default light blue Chow. It is Chow, right? Even though it's basically a derivative of Chaos from the Chaos Emeralds. Like, they're not KOs. That's like Star Fox Adventures. KO King Earthwalker. We already played that game. Yeah, there you go. See, he's starting to turn white. There's the normal, unaffiliated Chows, the hero ones, and then the dark ones. And that's all depending on who takes care of them. But yeah, there's crazy types, like their appearances. It gets really in-depth as to how you're supposed to take care of them and what you're supposed to give them. Who the heck? This guy hatched? He's got an evil smile. That's perfect. We could make one of the dark characters take care of him. But I think I'll probably show this, like, each character in here once. See, it gives them the little animal abilities, and the rabbit increases run, which is good for the races. The racing is my favorite part, I think. Although I remember karate was kind of neat back in the day, too. But yeah, this is almost not even Sonic at this point. So that's why I want to try to limit this. The power cores are good because they just increase whatever. But animals have the risk of decreasing a thing, and then of course you just feed them. This is the slowest one to build because the fruit builds stamina, but only by little notches. Whereas giving them an animal could sometimes almost fully increase a statistic. Or pretty much.
Don't worry, buddy.
There we go, run went up. Oh, fitting. Let's give him the rare unicorn, the last thing. I always save the rare one for last. No decrease in things, so yeah. That's pretty much the Chow Garden. We'll give him this. This is what, swim? I think I still remember these things. Yeah. Alright, we'll give him this, and then probably call it quits so we can get back to the game. But maybe towards the end of things, after feeding these guys for so long, we'll see the races and the karate stuff. I don't know how in-depth I'm gonna get with it, but yep, that is that.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Roger
on!
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Yeah, right, we got our first boss here, very easy. Almost does kind of remind me of Robotnik back in the day. I guess this is considered back in the day now, too. Ouch. I hate when that happens. There's a very specific timing so that you don't also get hit. At least I think that's what it is. Maybe it was an altitude thing. Yeah, well, crud. We gotta get better at this. Like I said, first time in over a decade. Well over a decade. I don't even remember the second stage. Is it Tails or Knuckles? Or more Sonic?
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot.
One more
Bigfoot to
hit.
headquarters, over. We've engaged the enemy and request backup.
Is Sonic Unleashed the game that everybody hates? Or is that just Sonic 2006?
For just one hedgehog.
One of them was good and the other one got a lot of hate, I remember.
Hey guys, take care.
Yeah, the only bad thing about this game is the terrible voice acting, especially Tails. I remember I was so disappointed in Tails because he was always my favorite from Sonic 2. And then in this game, he's like, what?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
He's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Shadow! What is
I forgot how bad the sound quality is between the music and them talking. Man, there's more cutscenes. I forgot how much is in this game.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful. What the?
It's so bad, it's awesome.
Who it be?
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Egg.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What?
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Looks like we got a Knuckles stage. These ones, I don't even remember at all. Alright, I think I got a grip on this stage. I played it a little bit. And then I just kept restarting the mission. So I have the layout. That's why I have some animals right now too. Apparently, you can kind of cheat this, as long as they don't change. Well, yeah, the gimmick between Knuckles and Rouge the Bat is these little computer levels. Suspended ceiling. That's exactly where it was my previous attempt. I can't remember if you could cheat it like that. Like, figure out where they all are, then restart the mission, and then don't get the hints, because your mission rank is greatly increased if you get all of the 3 pieces of the emerald without asking the computers laying around the stage for hints. So that one's pretty good. That was only 1 hint. Let's see if I can just find the rest of them without taking any more hints. Oh yeah, the famous rapping in Knuckles stages. Pumpkin Hill, I think, is the most remembered. That's his 2nd stage, right? Or is it 3rd? Yeah, we're getting close. Obviously, it starts blinking green when you're relatively close. Okay. Wait, we can't dig yet? Where do you get the digging gloves? Crap. Oh, it was in the enemy. Okay. Well, even still, that was sloppy, but it's considered good based on how the game ranks. Into the Chow Garden. Looks like this level's gonna increase the fly ability. Lots of birds! I mean, I guess this is kind of neat, but I definitely prefer the Sonic stages. It would be neat if you could play as Knuckles and Tails like this in stages very similar to City Escape. But I get it. 3 different characters, 3 different gameplay things. Sometimes we get a little animal hiding in there. I don't remember where the upgrades are either. I might have to look that up. All our animals. That's the thing. The 2nd Chow crate always is loaded with animals, which is good. And then the 3rd one, as we've already been over, is the rare animal. So I'll probably be doing that because it is fun to find all those in the stages. I might not do it for every stage, but still. Okay, it's back down in the main room somewhere. Right by the last Chow crate. Okay, wait, let's get this first. The dragon, yeah, that thing was pretty good. I forget what it does. Not too bad, that's probably B rank at least. 4 rings, though. Yeah, well, crud.
Yeah, I feel good.
I knew that I would. 2 emblems, nice. Let's see what Knuckles looks like in the Chow Garden. Like I said, I'll probably show each character in here because I know Tails and Eggman, you have to play as a mech as them, but in the Chow area, they're actually on foot. So they're amusing. There's the kindergarten too. We should probably take that guy. Can you do that now, or do you have to actually go to the Chow Garden? Anyway, we'll figure that out. Where is he? There he is.
No there.
No there. It's so stupid, dude. Yeah, well, I want to see the different animal parts. Like I said, I used to, as a kid, wasted so many hours in here raising good and evil chows. Yeah, see, the bird reduces the run. I thought they would reduce swimming too, but we'll give them the leopards. That is a leopard, right? It's not a cheetah, it doesn't have the tear marks. Leopards and jaguars are easier to confuse than cheetahs. I feel like cheetahs are distinct enough that it's pretty easy, but obviously a GameCube game. Speaking of, we're going with 4:3 because I haven't tested the widescreen hacks of this yet to see if I could handle running those and recording it, because sometimes forcing a game widescreen makes it perform worse. When it's supposed to be 4:3, it has no other native way of being 16:9. And this is the first time I've actually been able to record the Dolphin emulator without any kind of... almost like you wouldn't even know that it's an emulator. Aside from the very clearly perfect aspect ratio. If you watched any of my other stuff, how I normally record, those HDMI upscalers usually force the ratio to be something different. Is that everything? Oh, there's a dragon. Just making sure I give this one to him last. Yeah. Not too bad. He's almost ready to race and fight people. Yeah, I could shake trees and grab some stuff. But I think that's a good ending spot. We'll pick up on the hero story next time with probably Tails. It's probably going to make us be, or maybe Sonic again. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.